it's Claire Hartman here from Positiveminds Coaching. Just wanted to do this quick introduction video for my website and blog, positivemindscoaching.com, just to introduce myself, tell you a little bit about myself, and tell you, just give you the reasons as to why I've started on this journey of mindfulness and meditation, and in particular learning how to meditate and how that has effectively changed my life for the better. So if I take you back a few years to 2006, I started a family with my now husband Devlin, and I'd always wanted to have a child, and it was a very longed for thing in my life at the time, and I'd had a couple of miscarriages beforehand, so it wasn't an easy journey towards having children, but it was definitely something that I wanted with all my heart. So in August 2006, I gave birth to my son Bayley, who's now almost 13. And it was obviously meant to be a really joyous, happy occasion. And parts of my pregnancy I did enjoy, they were good. And there's parts where I was very uncomfortable. I was undergoing quite a bit of stress externally, moving house. My twin sister wasn't very well. She was suffering from depression, and she turned to alcohol, and there was quite a few things going wrong with her house move. So there's a lot of external stress going on, but obviously I was really looking forward to having my baby, and it was a very hot summer as well, so I wasn't sleeping at all. So 3 weeks after I had my son, things started to spiral downhill for me. I started to have panic attacks, and literally within 3 weeks became very delusional, having hallucinations, and extreme anxiety, and basically couldn't tell the difference between hot and cold or day and night. My husband picked up on this, thankfully, and my health visitor came over to visit, and I was admitted to Bayley psychiatric hospital with postnatal psychosis. So moving forward a wee bit, it took me about a year to recover fully. I was under the mental health team, who were fantastic and offered great support. It was a very, very dark period in my life. 4 months after having psychosis, my twin sister, who had taken quite a downward spiral with depression and then alcohol and drugs, she tried to take her life on several occasions, and then she ended up in ICU, and unfortunately her body failed. And 4 months after I had my son, we lost my twin sister Penny. So as you can imagine, it was pretty horrendous. And I'd kind of discovered by instinct meditation and some mindfulness-based techniques, cognitive-based techniques, in order to help me on my road to recovery. So within a year I'd recovered fully, and 3 years later I went on to have my daughter Lily at home, and it was a completely different experience, and I had no complications, and I'd learned a lot of tools and a lot of coping mechanisms to enable me to have a much better experience. I then went on to read lots and lots about meditation and eventually about mindfulness, and I started doing some online courses, and then in 2016 I decided I wanted to teach others. So I followed the Breathworks training program, and I attended several training retreats with Breathworks. I supported some retreats, I did some mindful movement weekend, I supported an online course, and I did obviously consistently kept up my own practice from 2016, which I still do now today, and has made a massive impact on my life and any other sort of stresses that life tends to throw at you. So my passion now, my intention now, is to teach others, to teach people to be able to maybe cope with the ups and downs of life and find some calm, some peace, some equanimity within what can be sometimes a bit of a chaotic world that we live in. So hopefully I'll be able to reach out to some of you personally. My intention is to teach either one-to-one or group sessions, which I've already started this year since my accreditation in 2019. And also I'd like to reach out to schools and children. I'm looking to add to my training in that area as well. So hopefully you like my blog and my website. Do get in touch if you are interested in either any courses. I'm trained to teach the Breathworks, Mindfulness of Stress and Mindfulness of Health courses. I've done some bespoke training and courses and workshops that I've put together as well, and I can tailor make something to suit whatever it is you're looking for. I'm happy to have a chat and see whether it's suitable for you. Mindfulness and meditation isn't suitable for everybody, so it would involve us having a chat to see if you're in the right position to be able to benefit from that. So there you go. Nice talking to you, and hopefully speak to you soon. Have a great day. Bye.